Welcome to Yaka Digital Network. Today, we are examining the core of animal production: anatomy, morphology, and physiology. In agricultural science, the concept of a quality animal is strictly objective. We define quality as a specific, measurable set of traits. The primary task of a farmer is to evaluate an animal and confirm that its biological capabilities match the specific production goals of the farm, whether that output is meat, milk, draft work, or breeding. We conduct this evaluation by observing three pillars of the animal's exterior: its shape, its form, and its general appearance. This photograph shows cattle foraging in a dry, sparse environment. A farmer's available resources, such as water availability and pasture quality, dictate exactly what kind of animal represents quality for their specific location. An animal built for lush pastures will fail here. External physical traits serve a direct function. The shape of an animal provides a visible map of its internal physiological engine. By learning to properly read the surface of the animal, we can accurately predict its future productivity and capacity for yield. Poor selection has immediate consequences. Rearing an animal that is physiologically unsuited for a specific environment wastes feed, increases disease risk, and cripples the farm's overall economic yield. To master this evaluation, we will first examine external morphology. Then we will dissect the internal biological systems, and finally apply these concepts to a real-world field selection scenario. Visual assessment is the farmer's first line of defense against economic loss and the foundation for maximizing agricultural output. Morphology is the scientific study of the external shape, form, and structural features of an organism. We use it to deduce an animal's primary function. Consider this diagram of a dairy cow. Notice the distinct expanding triangle outlined over its body, known as the dairy wedge. This shape is a biological necessity. The widening depth toward the rear provides the massive cavity required to house large digestive and reproductive organs. By contrast, this diagram illustrates the block shape, which is the standard for beef production. The frame maintains a uniform depth and width from shoulder to rump. The block shape indicates uniform muscle distribution across the skeleton, optimizing the volume of harvestable meat. Once the overarching geometric shape is established, we analyze specific appearance indicators. Look at the frontal view of these Ankoli cattle. Their alert posture and clear eyes demonstrate strong metabolic health and general herd vigor. The condition of the coat provides further data. A smooth, shiny coat verifies proper nutrition and an absence of heavy parasite loads. Conversely, lethargic posture or dull eyes are immediate physiological red flags. An animal displaying these traits battles underlying disease, regardless of how optimal its structural shape is. We also inspect specific structural features. Strong, straight legs are essential for longevity and mobility, particularly for grazing animals that must cover large distances daily to feed. Finally, external features like udder attachment in females and scrotal circumference in males provide direct, measurable indicators of future reproductive capacity. External morphology serves as the outer casing of a complex biological machine. To accurately project capacity for yield, we must move deeper and examine the internal systems. Let us transition completely beneath the surface to observe the internal biological systems that power the animal's physical output. Anatomy refers to the physical structure of these internal parts, while physiology refers to the functional chemical processes that occur within them. This render isolates the ruminant digestive tract. This massive multi-chambered system serves as the foundational energy conversion engine of the animal. The specific physiological role of the digestive system is to break down raw, fibrous plant matter and convert it into circulating metabolic energy. Next, we see the reproductive organs and the udder. The reproductive system is the biological trigger that initiates production cycles such as lactation. Without successful reproduction, gestation, and calving, a herd cannot expand, and milk production is never activated. These systems function through systemic interdependence. They never operate in isolation. They are deeply linked. During gestation and lactation, a massive nutrient transfer occurs. As shown here, energy flows continuously from the digestive tract directly to the reproductive and mammary systems. The digestive system must operate at peak mechanical efficiency to meet the reproductive cycle's caloric demands. If the digestive system fails to extract energy from feed, the animal enters a nutrient deficit. The body immediately reprioritizes its biological processes toward basic survival. In a state of deficit, the reproductive system shuts down, pregnancies fail, and milk yield drops to zero to conserve energy. This internal relationship explains the dairy wedge shape we analyzed earlier. A cow requires a massive internal abdominal cavity, simply to house a digestive tract large enough to process the fuel necessary for this continuous cycle. Agricultural yield, whether meat, milk, or offspring, is the direct physical output of a well-fueled and highly synchronized digestive reproductive axis. We apply this theory to field selection. Step 1. Define your farm's production goals and resources. Step 2. Rigorously inspect the animal's physical shape for block or wedge indicators. Step 3. Use morphological data to deduce the efficiency of internal digestive and reproductive systems. This structured, step-by-step evaluation allows farmers to write accurate, evidence-based field visit reports and make reliable purchasing recommendations. Choosing an animal with excellent structural anatomy sharply reduces long-term veterinary costs and increases the productive, active lifespan of the herd. Look at this cow and her healthy calf. This is the ultimate measurable result of proper selection based on physiological health. Genetics provide the underlying blueprint for a breed, but observing physical morphology allows a farmer to verify the actual biological reality of the specific animal standing in front of them. The relationship between an animal's anatomy and physiology is the biological engine of increased production. By understanding how the exterior structural shape reflects internal capacity, a farmer transforms simple observation into a strategic science. You can watch more videos for all classes here and get all content at yaka.cc.